Hello fellow gamers, in this video, we're counting down the top 10 best roguelike and roguelite games on Switch. Games where every playthrough is a new adventure, and adaptability is your best weapon. From dungeon crawlers to space odysseys, these are the games that redefine persistence, offering endless variety, strategic depth, and the kind of heart-pounding moments that only come when everything is on the line. So, ready your strategies, press that like button, and join me as we dive into the unpredictable, ever-changing worlds of the best roguelike and roguelite games. Cult of the Lamb is a roguelite game for the Nintendo Switch that combines action-packed dungeon crawling with darkly humorous cult management simulation. Players assume the role of a possessed lamb, saved from annihilation by an ominous stranger, and in return must build a loyal following in his name. Venturing through diverse, procedurally generated environments, the player battles hordes of enemies and rival cult leaders to expand their influence and power. Back in their growing settlement, players must preach to their flock, perform dark rituals, and ensure their devotion through management and strategic decision-making. Rogue Legacy 2 is a roguelite platformer for the Nintendo Switch that builds on the legacy of its predecessor by offering players a unique blend of challenging gameplay and generational progression. In this sequel, players explore a randomly generated castle, where death is just the beginning. Each time a player dies, they continue their quest as one of their heirs, each with their own unique traits, abilities, and sometimes handicaps. The game features an expansive upgrade system that allows players to improve the castle. SKUL, the Hero Slayer, is a roguelike action platformer game for the Nintendo Switch that stands out with its unique twist on character abilities and storytelling. Players control SKUL, a small skeleton with the power to swap abilities by changing his skull. On a mission to rescue his king from captivity by the human army, SKUL battles through hordes of enemies and challenging bosses. Each skull offers distinct powers and playstyles, encouraging players to adapt their strategies as they progress through randomly generated levels. Dead Cells is a critically acclaimed roguelike action platformer for the Nintendo Switch that combines fast-paced, skill-based combat with procedurally generated levels. Players take on the role of the prisoner, a shapeless entity who inhabits a series of ever-changing dungeons and landscapes within a sprawling, cursed island. Each death is not an end but a new beginning, as players must start their journey anew with different layouts and challenges. The game is renowned for its fluid combat system, vast array of weapons, abilities, and upgrades that encourage diverse playstyles. Star Renegades is a roguelite strategy RPG for the Nintendo Switch that pits players against an imperious empire across procedurally generated galaxies. The game combines turn-based battles with a reactive tactical combat system that emphasizes interrupts and counters. Players lead a band of rebels in an ongoing resistance against an overwhelming adversary, where each playthrough offers new challenges and opportunities to disrupt the enemy's ranks. Character bonds and progression play a crucial role, as forming relationships between characters unlocks powerful combo attacks. Children of Morta is a roguelite game on the Nintendo Switch that tells the story of the Bergson family, guardians of Mount Morta, as they confront a corrupting evil that has invaded their land. This narrative-driven adventure combines action RPG elements with roguelike mechanics, featuring a unique blend of hand-painted pixel art and dynamic combat. Players choose from different family members, each with their own distinct playstyles and abilities, to delve into procedurally generated dungeons, battling hordes of enemies and bosses. One Step from Eden is a fast-paced roguelike game for the Nintendo Switch that combines strategic deck building and real-time action with frantic battle sequences reminiscent of bullet hell shooters. Players choose from a variety of characters, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles, to embark on a journey through a post-apocalyptic world. The goal is to reach Eden, a place of safety and the last hope for humanity's survival. Along the way, players must defeat enemies using a combination of spells, skills, and quick reflexes, all while managing their deck of cards that represent their attacks and abilities. Enter the Gungeon is a roguelite shooting game for the Nintendo Switch, where players navigate a series of dungeons with a unique twist. Each level is filled with dangerous gun-toting enemies, treacherous obstacles, and bosses, all themed around firearms. Players choose one of several characters, each with their own special abilities and backstory, to venture into the Gungeon in search of the legendary gun that can kill the past. The game is renowned for its challenging gameplay, extensive variety of guns and items, and its blend of bullet hell and dungeon crawling mechanics. Moonlighter is a roguelite adventure game for the Nintendo Switch that blends action RPG elements with shopkeeping mechanics. Players take on the role of Will, a shopkeeper with dreams of becoming a hero, who explores the mysterious dungeons near his town at night. By day, Will manages his shop, selling artifacts found in the dungeons, and by night, he battles through various floors of the dungeons, facing off against monsters and bosses to gather valuable loot. The game is set in an enchanting world with a pixel art aesthetic, offering players a unique cycle of dungeon crawling and shop management. Into the Breach is a critically acclaimed roguelike strategy game for the Nintendo Switch that challenges players to save humanity from an army of gigantic creatures known as the Vek. Set in a future where Earth is under siege, players command a team of pilots and their mechs in turn-based battles across isometric grids that represent cities and their surrounding landscapes. Each mission requires careful planning, as every action and decision can have significant consequences in this tightly designed game. Players must protect civilian buildings and infrastructure infrastructure while battling the Vek, using a combination of strategy, foresight, and tactical prowess. Enjoyed the video? Smash that subscribe button for more epic gaming content. Keep the fun going and stay in the loop. Catch you in the next one.